Hey guys, it's Shallow Walks here. Not reading to you today from P Melody. Today I'm speaking to you from myself, and I'm talking to you today about big five tips. Big five tips to get you through some of the hardest days of your life. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety, chronic illness, fatigue, whatever it may be, these 5 tips that I'm about to share with you will see you through to the other side. At least in better shape than if you didn't do anything at all. Okay, so number 1, eat. Something that we often don't want to do when we are emotionally overwhelmed or stressed or don't have time. Keeping busy is often a thing that we do when we're avoiding things or avoiding our feelings mostly. But eating is number 1 priority for fueling your body and your emotions. Emotions take energy, and we forget this. We forget how much thinking and emotions takes from our bodies and how much hard work our bodies go through to process these things. And one important factor is that serotonin, the hormone that gives you that happy feel good, is actually created in your stomach. And if your stomach's not right, if you're not eating right, or you're not drinking enough water, then that's possibly going to harm your serotonin production. I'm not a doctor. I cannot actually guarantee that that is what happens, but that's what I've read. Also, drinking lots of water helps process toxins through your body, and toxins are created also by negative emotions. So feeling stressed and overwhelmed by maybe loss or grief or sadness, all of that gets processed through our organs like our liver and our kidneys, just like any other toxin in our bodies. So keeping up your fluid intake is really vitally important when you're going through stress or stressful periods of chronic anxiety or depression, anything like that. And it may seem like the hardest thing to do under these circumstances, but it's one thing that you can do to help alleviate the stress that's already on your body and on yourself. And eating also helps. It helps to what you eat specifically. Like if you eat sugar or carbohydrates, you just want to be a bit mindful that that'll give you a high, and then that might make you drop again, and then that might affect your moods in a negative way. Fruit and vegetables would be a go-to, just something easy, something simple, a boiled egg, a portion of tofu, something for your body to sustain itself, because starvation is not a friend, and neither is dehydration to alleviating emotional or physical health problems. So that's number 1. Number 2, bathing. Another thing that I found when I personally have been experiencing crippling anxiety or depression is that I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to get up. It's the hardest thing to get out of bed even. So having a shower or having a bath is like beyond hard. So just a damp cloth, just wipe your face, clean your ears, wipe your neck, just run a damp cloth over your body. It will stimulate your senses. It will create a change in your mood, even fractionally, and even for a moment. That change is a good thing. And it might inspire you to have a bath or to have a shower. It might inspire that next step. But if you just wash your face, splash some water on your face, make it as simple and small as possible, and it's actually a really big thing. So number one, eat and drink lots of water. Number two, bathing. Just maybe even just rubbing some scented lotions on yourself, or massaging your feet, or putting your feet into a bucket of warm water. That can help change. Just shift something in your mind. Okay. Number three, up to number three. This is probably only going to be a very short video. Number three, breathe. Breathing, we take for granted, I guess. It's something we do without thinking, but to think about our breath, to really focus on breathing in and breathing out, counting our breath. So 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 out. You know, just doing that a couple of times. It gives you the opportunity to come back into the moment, to be in the moment with yourself, where nothing else is going on but you focusing on that breath. No worries from the past, no worries about the future, just you and your breath. And you just put all your energy into how it feels, how the air feels coming through your nose. And it comes in warm, or it comes in cool, and it goes out warm, or it goes out cool, and you just be sensitive to those things, being present with those things, being present with yourself. That's the gift. And it can be a practice that you use anytime, anywhere. But for those days that you can't get out of bed and everything seems like it's far too much, focus on your breath. It's a good first start for anyone. Number four, out the door. Okay, so number 4 is create change, create a difference in, maybe you've spent a couple of days in bed, maybe you can't face going outside, maybe agoraphobia's kicked in and you just can't be around people or the outdoors or beyond your first step. Create some change. So this can be as simple as changing your shirt, changing your hair, changing your nails, creating something artistic perhaps. So something I do when I don't really feel like doing anything at all is I'll get like an old magazine or a newspaper and I'll cut out some pictures and create some kind of collage of something. And even if it looks terrible and daggy, you've created something that wasn't there before. You've given something to your day, and you can give whatever meaning you like to the thing that you're creating. You are giving something to yourself in this action of being present and doing something different. And it might take a little bit of force on your part, it might take a little bit of effort to do it, but the knowledge of doing something in that time helps retrain and rewire the pattern of your behavior where you're used to feeling like crap or feeling down, and you're used to responding in a different way, in a predictable way, and so it creates a fluctuation. And this fluctuation, any kind of fluctuation, creates an opportunity for you to change the way you respond to feeling bad or feeling sad or feeling low on energy or exhausted or overwhelmed. It creates a change. So create a change. Number 4. Number 5 is a really big one. Self-talk. Being mindful about how you speak to yourself in your own thoughts and how you react to not achieving what you want perhaps during the day. For me personally, it's been if I'm having a really low energy day and I can't get out of bed and everything's a struggle, how I talk to myself really impacts on what I do next, or if I do anything at all. And often I will catch myself going into a cycle of negative thinking and unhelpful words that I use. Like I'll be saying, I'm just so lazy, I'm just so boring, I can't do anything, I can't get up, I can't. Find a statement where you can, even if it's just a statement saying, I can find a statement where I can. Again, this creates change. It creates a new response to something you're possibly very used to in responding in that predictable pattern way of feeling low. And also I found talking to myself in a way where, as if I'm a small child, because often when I am feeling like that, I feel small, I feel little and vulnerable. So talking to myself as if I'm a little version of me, and talking to her as if, you know, I'm the adult, I'm the parent, I'm looking after myself. So I'd be telling myself that I'm here for me, I'm here to look after myself, I'm here, sorry, camera slipping, I'm here for myself, whatever that means, and whatever I'm going through, I'm here for myself. And I'm here to make things better than they were before. So this camera, just a little side note, I've gaffer taped the iPad to the lamp to hold up the iPad. That's why it's on a little bit of an angle, but I hope that's not too distracting. Okay, so number 5, self-talk. I'm going through them again. Number 1, eat. Make sure your body has fuel so you can handle the emotions and process the emotions that you're going through. Number 2, bathe or cleanse yourself in some way. Number 3, breathe. Remember to breathe. Focus on your breath. It is so important, and we forget about it every breath. We forget. From one breath to the next. Number 4, create change. Change your circumstances, even in a minute way. Create something and bring it into the world. Number 5, the biggest one, I should have maybe put as number 1, not sure, but number 5, staying alive, self-talk. Language is so important to how we respond to things, how we create patterns in our lives, and the words that we use to describe ourselves or to describe others experiencing those similar things. So even just doing one of these things is an achievement. It's a massive achievement when you're feeling so bad that you can't do anything. Doing one of these things might inspire you to do some of the others. It might inspire you to do more. It might actually break you out of the cycle that you're in. It's worth a try. These things have worked for me in the past, and I still use these tools today. But everyone's different, so each their own. Another tip that I'll just add in as a last thing here, I like to write down, instead of to-do lists, I like to write down have done lists. So I would write down, I have changed my t-shirt, and that might be the only thing that I write down for that day, but it shows me that I am actually achieving and doing something that day, that I can't actually say to myself in this bad negative self-talk that I haven't done anything at all, that I'm not able to do anything at all when I'm feeling like that. So guys, I hope that you found something useful in this video. I apologize again for the angle of the iPad. It has slipped on its tape strings. So I will catch you next time for, I'm not sure what comes next after this. It's going to be a surprise for even me. All right. Thanks for watching, and comment below, subscribe, do whatever you like. Peace out, guys. Okay, bye.